Okay, we're back here at Twin Peaks Off-Road. That video got cut in half there, but so we're working on a 2017 JK again, and this is a front bumper we're doing on this, and Ryland's doing the install on this. And Ryland, what are we looking at here? What brand of bumper and what?
Smittybilt Atlas. We got to see these showcased down in SEMA this year. Was really impressed with the construction of it and the fact that it's got a lot of options for it. It's got two pieces. It has the winch tray, which bolts to the frame first. It uses the factory holes in the frame horns. You bolt the two bolts inside to do for the winch tray. Bolt the winch tray in, then you put your winch in at that time if you want to put one in. Then the front piece attaches to the outside two holes of the frame horns.
Okay, so what you have to do is bolt on that whole entire mechanism there for the winch holder first, and then the bumper will bolt on top of that.
Covers over top of that, and it looks like it's all one piece when in all actuality it's two.
Gotcha.
Very, very slick, very clean. This is actually a pretty easy install. One person can do it themselves. Just take your time and make sure you follow the instructions is all I'd have to say.
Gotcha.
And it goes through everything step by step and just goes along smoothly.
Okay, well let's take a look at the backside of this bumper. So is there anything particularly difficult about it? It just is bolt-on straightforward?
It's bolt-on straightforward. Your bull bar bolts on down here. That's got a front little lippet, they call it, that bolts on through here. And it's got a skid plate that bolts on with these fancy little metal clips that go across there, and then it just slides on over. Cool. Now, on the newer JKs, you do have to trim a little bit of the frame off here in order for the skid plate to fit. Just a small little corner piece is all that has to be trimmed off.
And that's all covered in the instructions?
That's all covered in the instructions. It does say on the newer JKs that you may have to cut that part of the frame off. I do not know the brake. It does not give a year brake.
All right, fantastic.
It does at least tell you that there is some modification required if you do have a newer JK.
So I see that this customer's opted to put a winch on it as well. What brand and what size winch is that?
This is our standard Smittybilt 9500. We sell those all day, $299.99, and I love the Smittybilt winches. Are one of the best winches I've ever installed and I've ever played with.
How many do you think we've sold in the last couple of years?
In the 2 years I've been here, I've probably sold close to 200.
Yeah,
and I've had.
That's amazing.
I do believe 5 of them that have had an issue, and Smittybilt has covered every single issue. The most common one is the winch controller itself. Between the handle and the plug-in, something messes up in the cable, and they just warranty it out for the electrical problem.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, cool. Well, thank you very much, Ryland. I'll let you get back to work. I know you'd like to get this thing all done tonight, so I'm going to flip the camera around and say once again, everybody, thank you for watching our video. This is Virgil with Twin Peaks Off-Road, and this is just a little bit about what we do every day. So if you have a vehicle and you have off-road parts you want to have installed on it, come see us. Again, you can find us online at www.tpoffroad.com, or you can check us out on Facebook as well, on our Twin Peaks Off-Road Facebook site, or you can call us at 541-900-0015. Thanks for watching.